All right, guys, Rocky here. So I know it's been a long time since I worked on the 730V Kawasaki twin engine on my mower. But here's what happened. I ordered the kit for it. Comes in a box like this with all the parts you need. And the kit that came for it was the wrong one. They sent me a kit for a 50 millimeter bore, 50 over, so it was the wrong one. I had to send the rings back. So by the time the new one came, my grass was growing and I had to get my mower going. So I didn't take the time to film it, and the one that I had taken apart on video, when I took it apart, it had pieces missing, but I didn't know that it had pieces missing until I took the one apart that was on my lawnmower. And the pieces that were missing was between the case, the two case pieces, and they look like these little plastic pieces right here. And basically what they are is oil passages from the bottom of the case to the top of the case. There's a couple of steel ones and a couple of plastic ones. They got little O-rings, and whoever had taken my engine apart, well, I know who it was because I took it to him to rebuild it, and he couldn't rebuild, or I took it to him to fix it, and he said he couldn't fix it. He didn't know what was wrong with it. Well, anyway, so I had parts missing on that one that I needed, and I thought, well, I'm just going to rebuild the one that's in it. So I pulled the engine out, slapped the ring kit in it after I homed the cylinders, all new seals, valve seals, all new O-rings, and it smoked like a freight train when I blew it up. And now you can see I've got her all back together, and she's mowing good now, laying down the stripes. I'll show you. There's a cold start this morning. And you know you can't do that on these. Oh, kind of backfire a little bit. But she's not smoking no more. And she has plenty of power when you engage the PTO on the blades. When you engage the PTO on the blades now, she starts cutting grass. But since then, now my friend here, his engine has went down, and he has a Kawasaki 541v, smaller. I'm guessing it's probably the bore that makes it a 541. That's the only thing I can tell that's different in between all of them. I think the connecting rods, the cranks, all that are the same on the Kawasaki engines, as far as I know, as far as the three that I've messed with so far. But now on this one here, I got the case outside drying off right now. I pressure washed it, cleaned it, hot tanked it, all that. Got it drying off. I bought the stuff to lap the valves. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way on this one. Lap the valves, the grinding or the valve lapping compound. Right now, I'm doing a plastigage test just to make sure that there's not too much clearance on the connecting rods and the crank. So I've got one in there now, and essentially all you do is you take a little piece of this material and cut it. And that's all it is. It looks like a string. If I can find the, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera or not. It just looks like a little green string. And then you lay it in here somewhere, sideways. And you got to kind of hold it in place till you get the connecting rod on it. To do it is run them down till they're snug, There's 84. See if I can get a pointer. Right there. There's our discoloration. So, the plastic gauge has the little gauge on the side right there. And you can take that and lay that up there. And I'm going to say, yeah, it's 2000s on that one. I'm going to say 2000s on that one too. So with 2000s clearance, I have to see what the what the outside what would you call it? The maximum that you can use or have. All right, guys, I looked it up on the Google AI, and the tolerance on the rods on the Kawasaki fr541v is between 0021 and 0025. So I'm right there. Or it says 001 per inch of journal. So that's based on Motor Trend. So there's the squish of that plastic gauge. You can see it going back and forth through the light there. So then you measure that compared to the plastic gauge, and that tells me I'm at 002. So we're good, I think. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm putting together a friend's engine for him, and we'll see how this goes. I feel pretty confident about it now that I've done mine and it came out okay. You know, you can always have a mistake, but anyway, I'm going to video this little by little, and we'll see what the results are. I did mark number 1 somewhere. It's kind of hard to find because it was just a little scratch in the side. This was number 1, wasn't it? Anyway, so I marked it right there, number 1. Probably can't see it on camera. But anyway, we'll put her together a little bit at a time, and I'll get some video of it. This won't be 100%. There is another video on YouTube of a guy putting his together. He mics and gauges everything, and he does a really good job. So I'm not going to try to outdo his video. I'm just going to do it quick and dirty. So anyway, that'll be it for on this part right now. I'm cleaning everything up and getting it ready to go back together. So I'll come back to you on the next one. Stay safe. God bless.